So good. Let's see. Elon Musk changed the name of Twitter to X, and I don't know if you guys are having the same thing, but I go on my phone and I'm looking for Twitter, and I'm scrolling around on my desktop, and I cannot find it. And I'm like, oh, it's fucking X now. This stupid, so dumb, dude.
X.
But if that's not bad enough, imagine living across the street from his goddamn building in San Francisco. Look at this. Here it is. It's a giant, glowing, strobing X. Just blindingly bright.
It's fucking insane.
Facing a residential building across the street.
It's the Kenny Rogers chicken thing.
I know, 100%.
Yeah.
It's even worse probably than the,
It's probably
than
way
the red.
worse.
You know, do have to commit. That was fast as shit that he got like a monster-sized strobing X. I guess when you're a billionaire, you can make things happen.
And just break all of the laws and don't care.
Yeah, of course. Well, so there's a happy ending to this story. But here's a TikTok
After
I
Elon
saw.
Musk renamed Twitter to X, he erected a massive light-up X sign on top of the company
This is Ken
Clip.
Yeah, Ken Klippenstein. He's the
goat.
man. Yeah, he's the man.
headquarters in San Francisco. This decision prompted one Twitter user to post the video you're now watching, along with the text, "I would be livid. Imagine living across from that X," before panning to the residential building next door. Within hours, a Twitter user who lives in that building posted this video from his apartment window, bitterly tweeting, "Imagine no more, and this is my life now," above video of the flashing X sign. This follows reports from earlier this week that the company removed the iconic bluebird sign without proper permits or observing safety measures. This is far from the first.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about safety measures when you're Elon damn Musk? Give me a hand job for a horse. Don't worry about it.
First time Musk has run afoul of the rules. Just ask anyone at the SEC. Absurd as this all is, there's an important point here. Billionaires like Elon Musk think they're above the law.
That's true, King. That is exactly what it means. You know? Pop off. Clip. Clap. Clip, clap. But the sign was taken down this morning, actually. So fuck you. Here it is, being removed by the city. Because, again, he didn't get permits. He didn't do safety checks.
This is big government stepping over the line once again.
Yo,
crushing the little man, you know?
Yo, dude, just let me put up my giant strobing X that hasn't been inspected. It could just fall on walkers by on the street, explode, set the building on fire. San Francisco doesn't have a history of burning to the ground. It's not a problem. Yeah, so Elon Musk continues to be a douche. And I'll be honest, I'm using Twitter less and less. I really am. And I'm looking at you threads. Just give me a news feed, please. They're dropping the ball, man.
Yeah, but
a news feed?
That's the only reason I go on Twitter. It's for the news feed.
I just subscribe to a bunch of news people on Threads, and my whole feed is that.
The trending tab.
The trending tab is fucking worthless on
No,
Twitter.
it just tells me what's popping, dude. It keeps my ear to the ground. You know what I mean? You know, I got to feel the vibrations, know what's out
Every
there.
time I go on there lately, the trending tab is just like Biden R-worded children or something. Let's see what it is right now.
Here's a clip of Joe Rogan. I guess people are turning on Jim Gaffigan, who went on Joe Rogan because he is pro-vaccine.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir. Jim Gaffigan, a comedian who spread false information during the pandemic, defends Joe Biden and says what a great father he is. Good news is Joe Rogan destroys him several times during the show. That's such a great audience they have there.
Yeah, that's good.
Why does it lie?
I want to watch that clip, actually. Can you send it to me on... I want to watch Joe Rogan destroy the Gaffigan.
Fuck you.
The cake guy. The Hot Pockets guy.
Joe Rogan. Let's see. Joe Rogan. Oh, the top result. It was a quartering
Let's go.
video. Let's go.
No shot.
Joe Rogan causes epic meltdown of
No, I don't want to watch this.
TDS. No,
I don't want to watch
It's just funny that that's the
Quartering
first
is a low
result.
IQ inbred loser.
My wife went out for pizza without me, and now I took a shit in my bed. I took a grumpy right under her pillow.
My wife went out for pizza without me.
There's tons of clips on Twitter if you can send me on Discord.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let's take a look at Joe destroying Jimmy Boy. Joe Rogan explains to Jim Gaffigan why we don't want pharma-controlled media. Okay, I don't think the media is controlled by pharma. I mean, the media is controlled by okay, whatever. Jim did stand-up routines and shame people who wouldn't get the shot. All right.
Commercials, I think they're only legal in the U.S. and New Zealand.
Yeah.
But
New Zealand's far more restrictive than the U.S. too.
But if they got rid of them, hey, all right, I guess we got to get rid of.
There's no context. What are they even talking about? This clip sucks. Is there another one?
Half our channels.
They probably would,
I'm
and
sure
that probably would be good.
Here, how about Joe Rogan destroying Jim Gaffigan?
Yeah. Give me that one.
Oh, why does it lie?
Hot Pockets. Jim Gaffigan, anyone?
Is pretty bad.
Well, the January 6th thing is bad, but also the
But we're putting a caveat.
But also.
Yeah, the January 6th thing is bad. But have you heard of what they've done to ivermectin?
Intelligence agencies were involved in provoking people to go into the Capitol building.
Say fucking what, Joe Rogan? Let me go back.
Thing is pretty bad.
Well, the January 6th thing is bad, but also the intelligence agencies were involved in provoking people to go into the Capitol building.
That is 1,000% psycho conspiracy shit, right? I mean, that's like Alex Jones level.
I don't know.
What's the validity of that? He says it like it's known. The CIA was trying to get people to go into the building? Where's that coming from? I mean, genuinely, what the fuck?
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Oh. We should have just kept watching.
So wait a minute. You're saying that guy, what's his name?
Ray Epps.
Yeah, you really think that he?
I don't know. I don't.
You just said it's a fact, dummy.
Fact.
That's definitely a fact, in my opinion.
A fact.
No, but I do know
I
that
think
every
that's pretty
other.
apparent. I think he's going to sue Fox.
I think every other person who was involved in January 6th, who was involved in coordinating a break-in into the Capitol and in instigating people breaking, they were all arrested. This guy wasn't. Not only that, they were defending him in the New York Times.
Who is he? Who is he talking about?
Ray Epps.
Ray Epps.
Ray Epps.
Who's that?
He was a guy. He was one of the rioters, and he has become a big target on the right mostly because of Tucker Carlson, actually. Which some people speculate is why he got fired, because they're probably going to get sued for a fuck ton of money again.
Yes.
He was a rioter, and he did participate, and they've glommed onto this idea that he was an FBI plant, and he was the one, forcing them all to go in there or whatever.
So one middle-aged fucking goofball, Ray Epps, he managed to galvanize tens of thousands of people.
It's just so stupid. Yeah, it's just like he was just one dude in the crowd, and he was on video being like, let's go, let's get in there or whatever, and I don't know.
I love when they turn on their own. He's
dumb.
like, dude, I love Trump. I was there, and they're like, no!
Yeah.
He's a plant! That's crazy, Joe. That's
Washington
crazy.
Post, all those different
Joe
things
won't
for
talk
saying
about
that-
the actual CIA plant that was instigating shit on January 6th, by the way.
Alex Jones?
Yep.
You think Alex Jones is a CIA plant?
I only want to talk about the
I do like that
facts.
theory. It's theories on theories.
Fox News has unjustly accused him of instigating. Well, he clearly instigated. He did it on camera.
I think the person that instigated it was fucking the president and his dumbass sons and all the people there speaking. Moron. Joe, how can you be so obtuse, you dumb fuck? Get your head out of your ass. Talk to somebody who's not like black-pilled, dumbass MAGA-brained. What an idiot. This guy moved to Texas and he loses an IQ point every goddamn day. And to be honest, he didn't have a lot to spare to begin with. As the temperature goes up, his IQ lowers. It's global. It's a result of climate change, my friends.
I did
I don't know
everything
if
right and they indicted me.
I love it, dude. It's this random dude's fault, not the president. What?
Mom, I want a vape.
What the fuck kind of logic is that?
He's a Fed. I know a lot of people think he was a Fed. The people that were there were calling him a Fed. What I do know is when they asked the FBI said, we can't tell you whether or not there were people that were there. that were doing that. Now,
Of course they had undercovers. We know about them. The fucking leader of the Proud Boys was an informant.
Right.
It's so stupid.
I love that they're just turned on this random guy. It's so fantastic.
there's been reports that there was hundreds of agents that were there that were doing that. I don't know if that's true either, but I do know
it's a fact.
Damn.
Today I only want to talk about the facts.
So I suppose what's their theory? Why does the FBI trying to get people to charge?
So they could round them up and arrest them.
Just to
for the
round up and
for the
arrest
outcome that they got, yeah, and to make them look bad.
And I suppose the FBI was behind the whole election fraud thing, getting them to think that they needed to kill Mike Pence. You know, they probably also were the guys who packed up like guns and zip ties. That was the FBI too.
that they do use agent provocateurs to disrupt peaceful protests. It's a common tactic. What they do is say if there's a...
This is insane. This is absolute drivel, dude. And I don't use that word very often.
Up against the intelligence agency.
This is straight drivel,
he did
my
it
dude.
openly, and he...
I wish people like Gaffigan would stop going on that show, because look what happens. You try to speak your mind, and now you're a provocateur. They're coming for you, Jimmy. Your hot pox ain't gonna save you now. Right. This is Joe Rogan's best bud, as you pointed out, Dan. Like, can't you text him?
You know, Gaffigan was just on Mark Maron's show, and that was a really good fucking interview.
Yeah.
Nothing about this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Joe has to virtue signal because he's courted this like conservative, MAGA-leaning, audience. So if Jim says something that goes against their narrative, he has to, whatever. Anyway, X sucks. That's where this all came from. There's something interesting here. Okay, so actually, we actually are working on this new sign to advertise the podcast in LA. I don't know if you guys know this. This is the LA skyline. New project we're working on. It's 10 billion volts. It actually is able to provide heating to all the nearby buildings. Raises the temperature by 20 degrees. Actually, birds, they die. They fall to the ground if they fly within 100 feet of it.
Good.
It's good.
Wow.
You know, it also works as a bug zapper. If you thought there weren't enough bugs, wait till this.
The bugs work, or the birds work like Icarus.
They're all
Close to the
wildlife.
sun.
All wildlife is going to be dying. But the people will know it's H3 Podcast forever. Yep. Okay, this is interesting. One of the island boys who we've talked about going dabbing their foots into the incest world has come out as gay, and we love that for him, don't we?
What's your argument?
You're so fast with that, bro. Here he is. This one. Which one is this? This would be
Fly Soldier.
Fly Soldier.
Yep.
Fly Soldier.
That's a good name. What about that?
Fly Soldier Jr.
He supports the flies.
Fly Soldier Shredder Klein.
Oh wait, there's no audio. I think the video got? I think Instagram did something to it.
Oh shit.
Let me.
Damn.
There isn't any.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe you guys can find a replacement, but
Yeah.
that's very exciting, and we're all very happy for him. You know, it's not. The thing is, it's not gay to have sex with your identical twin brother. It's actually super not gay, and so
Adult incest.
I didn't know that he was. I didn't know he was gay, but I'm happy for him.
Yep. Big surprise.